Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach and we're doing another Ecomi Veve video as per usual. Currently the price 2943 on a low of 2822 and a high of 2994 over the past 24 hours. That's right, we got 2 videos today. It seems to be a case of I'll post like 5 videos one day and then not post for 5 days and then I'm inconsistent. I do apologize, but we'll try and get back. I got my vaccination tomorrow though, so I'm hopefully not going to be out of action. It's going to be my second vaccination. But anyway, let's jump into it. It's the Marvel Entertainment stuff going on today. We're going to have a look through it right now. Marvel, of course, be promoting VeVe more than I ever expected them to. But it does make sense. It's just the case that not all the time do businesses or large companies do things that make sense. So, you know, while it makes sense to me whether or not they would do it, well, they've done it, so that's good. The first ever Marvel digital comic collectibles on VeVe drop this week. Marvel Comics #1, Journey into Mystery 85, and then Fantastic Four #1. Get the details here. What's awesome as well is that because of how essentially the VeVe, how big and how not communicative, but how strong, I should say, the VeVe community is. Every time that Marvel posts something like this, even when there's FUD or when there's people sort of dishing out on NFTs, the NFT crowd sort of are just showing their hype, and so essentially the social, not the social currency, but the sort of social status on it is good, which is really, really good to see. Social proof, that's what I meant, social proof. Anyway, going forward, I want to have a look through the Marvel press release because that just released. First ever Marvel digital comic collectibles arrive on VeVe, all new way to collect classic Marvel comics. Now, of course, we've seen Spider-Man already. And we made a video about this already, but just in case you didn't see, we've seen Spider-Man already, but I think this really will, this has a different level of existing, I feel like, on the app, right? Following Marvel Entertainment successfully officially licensed NFT digital collectibles based on Spider-Man and Captain America, we're excited to reveal starting tomorrow, August 19, VeVe will be launching the inaugural series of classic Marvel comics as NFTs. Again, keep in mind that this is the first ever platform that has ever managed to work with a IP such as Marvel to create something so freaking legacy. This is history in the making. Each comic is fully readable and sold in blind boxes for $6.99. Unlock one of 5 levels of rarity from common to secret rare. Start your collection tomorrow with the launch of Marvel Comics #1 and don't miss the rest of the week's drops. Be sure to act fast as the Spider-Man digital statue sold out in less than 24 hours and the Captain America Marvel Mighty figures within 20 minutes. Now, I actually meant to talk about more in the last video, but I kind of forgot to, and I was sort of time limited as well. But one thing I'm slightly concerned about right now, which we're going to dig, I think, deeper into at some point, is the blind boxes thing. Now, I don't think it has the same necessary effect as gaming, but in gaming, especially legally and stuff, there's been a lot of, I suppose, governmental pressure to end how blind boxes work, because oftentimes it ends up being sort of young gamers, teenagers and kids spending their parents' money, you know, in the hope of getting something good, but then spending a lot of money and sort of essentially gambling, right? Which of course governments generally have a lot of control over, understandably, etc. But going forward, the release schedule for the inaugural series of classic Marvel comic books are Thursday, August 19, Marvel Comics 1, then Friday, August 20 at 8 AM PT, Journey into Mystery, and then the next day we have at 8 AM PT, Fantastic Four #1. I want to quickly go back to this because I didn't actually say everything I wanted to say about the blind box thing. The thing that I'm concerned about there as well is that we know how much crypto in general, and of course NFTs is very, you know, it is crypto, but it's not as, you know, it's not the same thing as far as, you know, you don't have to be in, I've got a freaking fly in my face. You don't have to be into crypto. You don't have to look into, you know, every coin, etc. to be into NFTs, right? NFTs is tied to crypto, but you don't have to be a huge crypto head to be able to enjoy NFTs, which is important, right? But I think with the governmental pressures towards cryptocurrencies, just another thing to have to fight, which is, again, these blind boxes thing. It's going to be an interesting battle to see when and if VeVe, Ecomi, and other NFT projects that do blind boxes, what sort of governmental pressure they'll face, maybe from European Parliament, as what we've seen before, even with the US, etc. But anyway, going forward, each digital comic will have 5 versions of rarity. We'll have the common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. And then we have Marvel Comics #1, right? What happens if we click on this? Okay, so it actually takes us to the website of the, okay, so this gives us information about it then. So we see, of course, the cover art right here, and we have the date when it was announced or released, sorry, published 1939, quite a while ago. And then yeah, you can buy it from here. So this is sort of like showing what the actual thing is, right? But when started at all, as Marvel Comics #1 was the first comic published by Marvel, then named Timely. Wow, did not know that. In 39, it will also be the first Marvel digital comic released as an NFT. The issue features the first appearance of the original android Human Torch and Namor the Submariner. Now, again, can I just stress, even though I'm not a big comics head, I can very much appreciate, or at least I try to appreciate, how huge this is. The first ever Marvel comic that has ever been made into an NFT. Marvel themselves decided that they wanted to work with VeVe on that. That says a lot. That really does. That's obviously, we've seen that happen already with Spider-Man, but I think comics definitely feels a different way about it, especially with the historical significance, again, of this releasing back in 1939. Journey into Mystery, number 85. Never before has this mighty Thor faced a foe as dangerous as Loki, the god of mischief. Journey into Mystery 85 features the first appearance of Loki, Heimdall, and Asgard. Again, I'm going to get names wrong. I'm going to piss people off. I do apologize. I don't actually, if you're rude about it, F you. If you're not rude about it and you just want to have a little giggle at me not knowing, that's fine. But people have like, don't cover this stuff if you don't know. I'm just covering, I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. But no, I'm not a massive comic head. Fantastic Four #1. So this was the first edition, right? By Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, features the first appearance of the Fantastic Four and began the Marvel Age of Comics, which revolutionized storytelling and continues to greatly influence pop culture. Of course, take a look at the galleries below to see each digital comic collectibles variants. The first 3 Marvel NFT digital collectibles series, this inaugural series of classic Marvel comic books, Captain America Marvel Mighty figures, and Spider-Man digital statues release are part of a large initiative to celebrate Marvel Month on the VeVe app. Collectors can look forward to the release of other Marvel digital products, such as digital statues, digital comics, and other digital collectibles on the VeVe app later in August. And then, of course, we have the information about how you can get VeVe. Fans can buy and collect a variety of Marvel NFTs, trade and hunt for rare and even secret rare NFT comic books and collectibles, and display their hard-earned collection through customizable virtual showrooms. Learn more at VeVe. Can we just again please appreciate the fact that all of what you just read here, what you just heard me read at least, is on the freaking official Marvel website? What is going on here, friends? How freaking awesome is this? You know, we've been saying for so long, I know this isn't new information now, but we've been saying this for so long and we're finally here. So congratulations to Ecomi, VeVe, everyone at the team for doing what they've managed to do. And this is just so freaking awesome. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is going to go great over this year, and I can't wait to see how the NFT movement changes with this stuff, because, you know, obviously NFTs is seen a lot of the time with CryptoPunks, CryptoKitties, etc. And I think there's a lot of understandable skepticism around that, but I think this really does start to show what we're able to see, and hopefully we'll start seeing some utility as well when it comes to these comic books. And the reality is that just comes down to the creativity of the business. What do they want to do with it? That being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If this video was interesting or helpful, like always, much appreciated. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure to follow me on Twitter. My name is @ZakiZoo, and I cover everything going on when it comes to oh wow, Twitter's changed, but it's in the description. You can find it from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.